welcome to TAC's first instructional video. Today I'm not going to start with actually giving instructions. Today I want to start with explaining you why we choose to teach the Israeli system of fighting. And of course, first you have to ask the question, what is the Israeli system of fighting? Different countries do things in different ways for different reasons. Very obvious, of course. The Israeli system of fighting is based on a lot of experience that they have in Israel, of course, for being in conflict pretty much all the time, with a small force in a small country with countless missions. So this is the basic setup. What defines the Israeli system? First of all, one of the most important things is aggressiveness. One of the things we like to say is always moving forward. In a fight, usually the person that's the most aggressive is the one that's going to win. That's going to win the fight. And what we're teaching people is how to fight. We're not teaching them to play. We're not teaching them to do sports. We're not teaching them to do target shooting, make nice little groups. It's not important. The only thing that's important when we teach you is there's a bad guy or multiple bad guys, and you or your team are good guys, and the idea is the bad guys die, the good guys win. This is the basic premise. To do this, you have to be very aggressive, you have to be moving forward, you have to move fast, and this is one of the things that sets the Israeli system apart. So this is why we like it. Now, the second thing is comes up to building up, how we build up the teaching. Just a short while ago I was training with some guys in the Dutch military, and we were doing a little shoot house exercise, and they had to go in as one person. And for most people it didn't go so well, so I said, what's wrong? Why all these mistakes? And they said, yes, we never go inside alone. We can only work with many people. I think that's problematic. So like in the Israeli system, we like to build it up from one person, then add another person, work with two people, then add another person, work with three people, and etc., etc., etc. It's a different way of thinking, which also means that like both your stance, the way you move your rifle, the way you move your body, everything comes into play, and everything is already set up so that it's the best for you as an individual. And if you add another person, you just add the person, and you start to move as a unit. So this is one very important thing that we teach, and this is also the way we teach our courses. First, you have to be a good fighter individually, and then we can build it up to like a small team or a unit or whatever. So this is very important. Lastly, I want to add that, of course, not every unit in Israel works exactly the same. Different units have different missions, have different tactics. It will always differ in little things, but the general idea is always the same. So this is important. One other thing that's important to note is that when you compare the Israeli system to like the American or European system, you have to think of where people are fighting. Of course, like America or Europe, they send their military all over the planet to fight in different environments. The Israeli military only fights in Israel. So all the tactics are also based on working there. So some things may be different, and some things you may have to think about if it will work like in a European setting or somewhere else. And we'll come back to this when we get to the subject of CQB fighting. For now, this is it. Thank you very much. If you have something interesting to say, put it in the comments below. Else, come back to the next video, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it in your vast social media network that you have. And thank you very much for this. Okay, goodbye.